Hello everybody, I'm Paul Beckwith. In this video I'm going to talk all about the alarming precipitous drop in wildlife numbers around the planet.
From the grassy fields of the Serengeti to the urban jungles of the San Francisco Bay Area, creatures big and small across the globe are under threat. New numbers show how wildlife populations have plunged 73%. 73%.
Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood toucheth blood. Therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish, with the beasts of the field and with the fowls of heaven, yea, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away.
This is an Omega Watchman Media Group production. The views on this channel are those of Omega Watchman Media Group LLC, and not those of Google, YouTube, or their advertising affiliates. Due to the mature nature of this content, language, and depth, viewer discretion is strongly advised.
King of Judah, I will utterly consume all things from off the land, saith the Lord. I will consume man and beast. I will consume the fowls of the heaven, and the fishes of the sea, and the stumbling blocks with the wicked. And I will cut off man from off the land, saith the Lord. I will also stretch out mine hand upon Judah, and upon all the inhabitants of Jerusalem. Therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish, with the beasts of the field and with the fowls of heaven, yea, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away.
Wildlife populations globally have dropped nearly 75% in the last 50 years. That's according to the World Wildlife Fund's latest Living Planet report, which called it a catastrophic decline. Researchers at the Zoological Society of London compiled the data. Robin Freeman is its head of indicators and assessments.
So people will see the numbers and potentially be alarmed, and I think it should be alarmed.
The latest report from the Worldwide Fund for Nature, WWF, unveils a heart-wrenching reality. Global wildlife populations have plummeted by an astounding 73% over the last half-century, primarily due to the devastating impact of human activity.
Thank you so much for your time. Is the bottom line here the main message that humans are bad for the planet?
Sorry, can you repeat that question for me? I had a quick signal problem, but thank you very much for having me for the first time.
It's an absolute pleasure, absolute pleasure. Are humans bad for the planet?
For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood toucheth blood.
Wildlife population across the globe have taken a severe hit, dropping by a shocking 73% over the last 50 years as per the latest Living Planet report 2024. Just 2 years ago, we were looking at a 69% decline, but the crisis has escalated faster than expected. The situation is especially dire for freshwater species, with an 85% plunge in their population. It's not just them. Terrestrial ecosystems declined by 69%, and marine ecosystems by 56%.
This is an Omega Watchman Media Group production.
A new study found a sharp decline in wildlife populations. According to the World Wildlife Fund, global wildlife has shrunken by 73%.
I declare the Living Planet report launched 2024. And you saw the key findings showing that we've lost 73%. We've lost 73%.
73%.
Shrunken by 73%.
Today, nearly 200 nations will gather in Colombia to attend a United Nations conference on biodiversity. Hanging over the meeting, a shocking new report that details a catastrophic decline in wildlife. In tonight's Project Earth, Ann Makovic has more on the Bay Area experts who are sounding the alarm.
From the grassy fields of the Serengeti To the urban jungles of the San Francisco Bay Area, creatures big and small across the globe are under threat. New numbers show how wildlife populations have plunged 73% in just half a century.
That means in just my lifetime, 50 years, we've seen a decline of 73% in the average size of these wildlife populations.
The biggest threats, humans and a warming planet, leading to an unadaptable, accelerating change.
Species are very often exquisitely tuned to local environments that have taken, thousands to millions of years through coevolution to kind of establish and create the selection across their genome as to what features are going to survive. When we are changing things so rapidly, we unravel those connections. Extinction happens in a heartbeat.
Elephants in tropical forests, hawksbill sea turtles off the Great Barrier Reef, even migrating birds passing through Milpitas. The habitat loss is putting many ecosystems on the brink and threatening the planet's biodiversity.
With climate change, these ecosystems are being impacted, these species are being impacted often in a negative way. We worry that we've seen the numbers of most birds decline over the past few decades, and we increasingly worry that we're going to lose these species.
In California, the number of winter-run Chinook salmon dropped 88%.
Therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish, with the beasts of the field and with the fowls of heaven, yea, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away.
This is an Omega Watchman Media Group production.